Hi everybody, hello, Lauren here from Anita Goodesign. Welcome to this week's Watch and Stitch. You are in Anita Goodesign headquarters. We are here ready to stitch. I have my team behind camera with me, Miss Julia Page and Brooke here to answer any questions that you have. But you are in the same place that we always are. I'm so excited. Tuesdays at 1:30 is our Watch and Stitch days. Hello to some of my friends from Barnes. Welcome. I saw you chatting already and saying hello. I hope Miss Judy makes it. I was just out traveling this past weekend in Ohio and got to hang out with some of our favorite customers who also join us here on these lives. So we are in for a treat today. Our Watch and Stitch is all focused on Shrinky. And it is a wonderful, wonderful applique technique. If you've never done it before, you really are going to love it. Now, I will tell you, okay, as we are waiting, because I'm going to give you loads of information, and I'm going to give it a couple minutes to get everybody to get into this room and get situated and organized. But if you don't have the Shrinky material, that is A-okay, because I'm gonna talk to you about what that is, how the applique works, and then we will get stitching, okay? So I don't want you to stress out if you don't have the Shrinky material right away. Brooke, do we have a piece of Shrinky? Can you grab one for me, just a piece so I can show them what it looks like? Okay, so we are stitching out, just to start, this cute little fox and snowman today. Yes, they are winter themed, and we are finally, at least in Charlotte, getting over that winter weather. We are in sunshiny days. It is beautiful here. It is not hot yet, so we're really loving that. But we are going to stitch these fun fellas out today using our Shrinky applique. I almost said application. I lost my words. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this. So Shrinky Applique, what it is and how it works is it is an added piece of material that you attach to whatever your actual applique is. Now, it works really, really well with things like cotton, lightweight materials. You don't want to use really heavy, really thick materials, really textured materials, because you will lose that shrinky textured look to it. But if you use lightweight materials, things that move really well, that's going to be your best bet. So I'm going to show you kind of what my hoop looks like. Now this, when you're using Shrinky, it's going to be two different files, okay? File 1 is you actually have to make your Shrinky applique. And then file 2 is when we'll start stitching our fox and our snowman. All right, so let me show you what our Shrinky applique looks like in the hoop here. So this is it, okay? It's a square block, and I have my Shrinky in here already attached, and you make this just like you would make our regular quilt block. So you have a placement stitch, then you add your Shrinky, it tacks it down, then you add your applique on top. And with our designs here at Anita Goodesign, you're going to see various stitching designs that come in here. This is kind of like a little swirl effect where it starts out very large and then gets a little bit smaller. We might have diamond shapes. We might have a star shape. You just never know what we're going to include with these. Okay, so when you're all done, when the stitching for that design file 1 is complete, what you do is you pop it out of your hoop, again, just like you would your normal quilt block. You would trim to that 1/2 inch seam allowance. Then you take your quilt block to your iron and you're going, or steamer, and you want to add as much steam to this as possible. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you. So if you've never seen what Shrinky looks like, it's just like this. It's very thin, it's very light, it's kind of silky in texture, okay? And then when you add your material to this, and then you take your quilt block and you take it to your iron, and you just add tons of steam to it. Pss, 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 pss. Lots of steam from that iron. And then what you're going to see is this fabric shrivels up, and that's what your Shrinky does when you add that steam. And it shrivels up and it adds this really cool texture to it. Now, What do you not want to do? You do not want to take this to your iron and have the iron press this fabric, because what it'll do is it'll flatten that texture that you're trying to create as well. Okay, now, why do we love the Shrinky? Besides the fact that it's something a little bit different. Anywhere that you use applique, you can use this Shrinky material. So if you have a collection from us that calls for applique, and maybe it's not the watch and stitch, and you want to use Shrinky, you can use this. So it really has a lot of uses. You can add it to any design that you'd like that calls for Shrinky. Now, you do need to have this special design that has this tack down. Like I mentioned, it has this tack down in here that goes all the way around, because what that tack down does is holds that Shrinky in place, and then it gives it something to hold on to, so when you add the steam and it shrivels, those stitches hold it in place. If you took just a regular quilt block with just a tack down on the outside and nothing on the inside, it would just look like a very messy, sloppily completed quilt block. So that's why you need that Shrinky material, and you need that very special tack down so that when you add your steam, it can shrink up and look beautiful like this. Okay, so that's part one. So I'm gonna get started. I have loaded my design. I know I've done a little bit of talking, but this stitch out is a little bit longer. So we didn't want to take too much time stitching just a quilt block out for you. You're gonna follow those numbered steps that come in your tutorial, and then you'll have this for you and ready to go. So let's get stitching. Okay, now I have, of course, my design steps here, and it comes in two sizes for you, so you can choose which size you're stitching out to fit your project. Step one is to run a placement stitch. And then what I've done here, or actually I can't even lie, what Brooke has done for me, because she prepped all this hard work Brooke has put in, is I've already started with a hoop. I'm using this really pretty red grunge fabric because I really want my design to kind of pop out, and I have this white snowman. And then I just have tearaway. So you can add these designs to any kind of project that you would like. And then my next step is going to be to place my applique on top. And I'm using this really fun, swirly white applique to give my snowman a cute little texture. Okay, so here we go. Brooke, do we have any questions? If you have any questions for me, Brooke is gonna feed them over, and I will try to answer them the best I can. And Brooke is also behind the keyboard answering your questions too. Okay, so the question is, can you use this Shrinky material on other designs? So the answer is yes, but it's going to have to be, the design that you use is gonna have to be something that calls for applique. So again, you would make your Shrinky block, and then you would use this as your applique. So you would just have to use this file, use it whatever color you want, and then any design that calls for applique, you could use this. So yes, you absolutely could use it for other designs. Great question.
We have one more.
Okay, another question.
Can you embroider on the top of the Shrinky?
Can you embroider on top of the Shrinky? You absolutely can. We actually have a fantastic Anita's Express collection. If you're watching me, all I'm doing right here is just trimming my applique out. And this is regular applique. We have a collection called Anita's Express Shrinky Zipper Bags. And we use this Shrinky material to make zipper bags. And there's beautiful embroidery on top of the Shrinky fabric. Now, I will tell you, if there's a lot of small details on the Shrinky that's going to embroider on top, you really won't see that. So you just want to be mindful of that. And then if it's too stitch intense, there's my little trim out, okay? If it's too dense, it may smush the Shrinky down. So you want to be mindful of that as well. Okay, now, something else though, that I want to tell you about for this project. Now, there's a couple different appliques for this project. My snowman here is an applique. I'm currently running a placement stitch for the fox. I could technically use this Shrinky applique design and make a Shrinky for every single one of my appliques, okay? But again, for time purposes here live, I don't want to take up your entire afternoon. As much fun as we love to have here, we would be stitching into the wee hours if we did Shrinky for every single applique. Okay, so here we go. So now I have my placement stitch here for my fox. And then what I'm going to do is take my Shrinky block now, and I'm going to place it on top. And you'll see a closer look of this once I put it back into my machine. And it's up to you where you want to put the center of your Shrinky block. It doesn't have to be centered. Okay, so I'm just going to, again, here's my placement stitch. Okay, and then I'm going to just place my Shrinky on top of it. Okay, and then it's going to tack that down in place. So let's do it. And this is a really great picture. You all can see here, let me make sure my finger doesn't get stitched. You all can see here just how textured this is. And it just brings really Mr. Fox to life. Wait till you see this once it's all done. And this is one of those things that I love. The reason I love these live stitch outs is because you get a really good idea of how textured this applique is, while we try to do our best in our photography to really give you a great look at that. In person is just way, way better. Now, how many of you have never used Shrinky before, but now that we're showing it to you, you are raring and ready to go to get some Shrinky material? Let's talk about it. All right, so now I am just trimming out my excess applique, which is my Shrinky material. So it's a little bit tougher. You just have to kind of pull it and watch your trims. Okay, but you're trimming this off just like you would any other applique. And again, if you've never used our directions before, you're going to see our numbered steps tell you every single thing you need to do. So I am on step 4 right now. It said this tacking stitch for the fox, then trim your applique. So you got to read those directions all the way through, because if you stop at just the first part, then you might miss the second step. Now see, this is what I'm talking about. Now I just trimmed out my applique here. So if I wanted to save this Shrinky material, I can just save it in that big scrap drawer you all have at home, we know. Okay, save it, and then when you need another applique that's maybe orange, you could use this again. It holds up, it doesn't flatten out, it's just like a normal applique. So let's put this back in and see what step 5 tells me. I think it might be another applique. Step 5 is a placement stitch and then place your hat applique. So this is a placement stitch for the hat. Again, if you are joining us late, welcome. Hello, I am Lauren. I'm so rude, I needed to reintroduce myself to you all. I'm Lauren from Anita Goodesign. You are on our Watch and Stitch. Okay, and you are in the right place today because we are stitching out our Shrinky applique. So now I'm going to take my hat applique, here we go, and tack that down. So welcome, welcome. Every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we are stitching live with you here at Anita Goodesign with our Watch and Stitch program. You can find these designs on our website, anitagoodesign.com. We release a new set of designs for each month. So March designs have already been released for our Watch and Stitch sessions, but you can go on our website and find them now. All right, so let's trim. So you can find those March designs, and then April's designs are going to be released at the end of March, so that you can get prepared for our April Watch and Stitch. New sets of designs each month, and there is a kind of a various amount of designs that come in Watch and Stitch. So like today we have our Shrinky applique that I'm stitching live with you, and then I believe there's 5 designs total that will come in this one for you to use. Some might have 8 or 10 designs. It just depends on the set of designs. But they are released for the entire month. So it's a really, really nice way for you to build that collection. All right, let me see where we are. Okay, so I have some Snowman designs here that I am stitching. Actually, you know what? Let's keep going with this one. This will look beautiful. All right, so if you are joining us late, or if you, I have to leave a little early today, I don't want you to worry that you missed something, because you can find this video once we are totally done on our YouTube page. It will live there and stay there for you, so you can rewatch it. You can stitch with me again if you want, you know, some company, but that's where all of our videos reside. So if you are new to us and you are new to maybe knowing that we have a YouTube page, I just ask that you go to Anita Goodesign YouTube page. I mean, you're here right now because you're watching us, but there's a little bell up in the right hand side and you want to click that bell. What that's going to do for you is it's going to alert you anytime that we post a new video. And we have tons of videos on here, hundreds upon hundreds of videos, tips and tricks, live stitch outs like this. We have introductions to our monthly all access, so you'll know what's in our all access, what's coming out a little bit earlier before we even release it, which is wonderful. I actually have some all access magazines to show you right now, especially while my machine is stitching. So we have, let me tell you about our March All Access. So we released our March, let me get this, there we go. We released our March All Access, obviously at the beginning of the month, and this is an issue with all things gnomes. And our large release in here, special edition, is called Gnomes for All Seasons, and it has gnomes doing all the gnome things. And what also is great about this collection is that it comes with really cute sayings too. So there's one, I know it says hanging with my gnomies. You can make great projects out of these. We give you some project ideas too. So this issue specifically is absolutely wonderful. We have love bunnies in here, and they're beautiful, realistic bunnies. So if you are somebody that's getting ready to stitch for springtime or for Easter, there's a great bunny collection in here. What else? We have tons of great things. Bible bookmarks, that's a wonderful, wonderful project. We have vintage seed packets. So if you are new to us, or you maybe have taken a break from All Access, this is the month to get back with us. So you need to go ahead to AnitaGoodDesign.com or contact our customer service team, and you can get signed back up for All Access. All right, so as I have some stitching happening over here, I'm gonna do something. For those of you that know me, you know that I tend to say too much or give too much or show too much. So I have, what has arrived is the April All Access. Now Brooke and I did a flip through for you of the All Access for April. If you haven't watched it, you are gonna wanna watch it after this, so don't leave YouTube. When we're done here today, you're gonna wanna watch the flip through of the April All Access, because we have this amazing special edition called We the People that is releasing in April. It is a tile scene. It is just beautiful. It is everything that we love about America, and you can make this great patriotic tile scene with your April All Access. It's incredible, and hopefully you can get it done either before Memorial Day or 4th of July. So we wanted to get it out a little bit early so you had some time to work on it, but April is here. Yay! Wonderful, wonderful. All right, how about we do a giveaway? Okay, we are going to use the word shrink. Okay, that's your buzzword, shrink, and you're gonna type that in just one time for an entry, and we will give away a $20 gift card at random for you all. All right, so I'm gonna keep going through my numbered steps here. We are stitching away. This is looking cute. I hope you all are having fun with this as well. But you are gonna type the word shrink to add an entry for a $20 gift card to Anita Goodesign. All right. How's it looking? Are we typing away? Brooke is overwhelmed by all the shrinks that we are typing in there. Holy cannolis. All right, and if you are stitching with me or you are just joining me, I am on step 8. I am stitching out a satin stitch that is going on around my snowman right now. This is looking beautiful already. I'm really excited about this stitch out. And this is a great project too for you to do with one of your little ones. If you are a grandparent, a great grandparent, or you have kids at home, or you're a school teacher, maybe like a homeschool teacher, this is great for art class. This is a wonderful way to stitch with them as well and get them interested in something that we love so much. Obviously, we have to be very, very careful with the needles, but it's something they can pull out their fabrics, pick out their thread colors, and stitch away. So something that we love to share with our little ones. We have a winner. All right, Miss Brooke, who is our winner? Miss Karen Stone. You are our winner today, Miss Karen. Oh my goodness. Please, if you would, Miss Karen, email our customer experience team at customerexperience@anita-gooddesign.com. Please, please, for anybody who's trying to reach us and our customer experience team, do not forget that hyphen, because your email unfortunately will not go through and we won't be able to help you. All right, we have the most amazing customer service team here. We are a 9 to 5 company, Standard Eastern Time. So if you ever have questions, you have something you need help with, or you have questions about your all access, please don't ever hesitate to contact our team because they are here to help. Ooh, we have people that are excited for April. Yes, our watch and stitch for April is going to be amazing. And I'm going to task everybody who's on here today. I'm going to give you a job. And your job for April's watch and stitch is to bring a friend with you. And when I say bring them with you, I mean you tell them, oh, Miss friend of mine, you need, or Mr., you need to join us live for this watch and stitch. We have so much fun at Anita Goodesign, and you're gonna love it. So that is what I'm tasking everybody on here today with. You have a job and you need to bring a friend with you to stitch with us and have a good time, and they can shout you out and say, hey, my friend Samantha told me all about it and we are doing this together. I love it. Beautiful stitching. If you have never looked at or stitched out anything from Anita Goodesign before, you are going to absolutely love all the detail that goes into the stitch work. Our designs all start as drawings from our team of artists that draw just for us. They are amazing, our artists, and they are so detailed, so talented, and they draw everything by hand and just for us. And then from there, that artwork then goes to our digitizers, and our digitizers interpret that artwork and hand digitize every single stitch that your machine will take in order to stitch out that design. And then from there, we have a creative team. They stitch out every single design. We test the digitizing, we pick our colors, our fabrics, we interpret it how we want, and we present it to you. And from the creative team, we have a set of tutorial writers that then write for us, and they write all of our tutorials. We have a team of graphics who then make our entire all access book and make sure that all of our designs are represented well for you, so you can really see how gorgeous they are. And then we have a team that helps to ship out all of our designs, get them to you. We have our customer service team. We are just moving and grooving here at Anita Goodesign. And if you did not know, we are small business. We're doing all of these things. We are a team of about 40 to 45 people, right around there. So I always say we're a very small company doing big things. We're very busy all the time, but we love it. We love it because you all love it. So that's really what we're here for. It's just to have a good time, to help you do what it is that you love, because we love it too. So always good things. All right, so we have all this detail coming in here. His scarf is being stitched right now, our little snowman. We are on step 9. Again, if you are just joining us, we are on step 9. This is a little bit of a longer stitch out because there is so much detail that goes into this collection, but just know that not all of our lives are this long. Sometimes they're like 45 minutes, today is probably going to be a little bit over an hour. If you have to leave early, then absolutely don't worry. That's okay. Like I mentioned before, all of our videos will stay on our YouTube page. Oh, we do have the best digitizers around. I agree. We have amazing digitizers. All of our designs are just created very authentically here at Anita Goodesign, which is why our realistic designs look so realistic. If you are a dog lover, we came out with a collection called Dog Portraits not that long ago, and that is incredible. Incredible. We absolutely love it. But you can see we are just full of talented people here at Anita Goodesign. We're very, very lucky. Are there any questions? Why don't you all start telling me what is on your work table? What are you working on right now? I know some people in the north, it's still snowy and cold. You might be inside. People in the south, there's just the sunshine is coming. So what are you working on? What's on your table from Anita Goodesign? Of course, let us know if what you're working on from us or what you're excited to start to work on. Let's see what everybody's got going on. Okay, and I'm just going to keep going and switching threads here, following my steps. All right, here we go. Any questions, Brooke? Does anyone have any questions for me?
No, we do have people that are really liking the Bible bookmarks. They've even bought more metallic threads so that they can.
Oh, okay. So I love that. So our Bible bookmark collection that we just released seems to be really, really popular, which is great. Bunny door hangers for your daughters. I love that collection. Oh, we love our memory quilts, of course. Here we go. Now, cork coasters, that's what I'm talking about. That's one of my favorite collections. I love a cork coaster. That cork fabric is so stylish. I'm with you. And those cork coasters, too, they're fantastic because not only can you make them for yourself to match your home decor, they are great gifts, great hostess gifts. I've done that a couple times where I have gone to a party and I have brought the host a bottle of wine and some cork coasters. And, you know, it's like a little gift for me because then we open up that wine and cheers to the cork coasters, right? So those are great, great options for you. Ooh, the nature sketches. That's a beautiful one. I love that. Ooh, I love the dinos. Yes, some dinosaurs. Now, the dinosaurs are really cute. That would be a great option to pull out some glow-in-the-dark thread. I don't know the age of whoever you're making those dinosaur t-shirts for, but if they're young enough, they do love some glow-in-the-dark thread. So just a cute little option there for you. Okay. All right, so let's do another prize. Let's think here. Watch for Watch and Stitch. So type the word watch for a $20 gift card. Again, I am stitching away over here. Hopefully you're stitching with me. We love our Watch and Stitch Tuesdays. And I am onto the little top hat for my little snowman over here. All right, so as we're stitching, here we go. Oh, I love it. Look at all these watches. You all are in it to win it for some prizes today. As we are stitching, don't forget that you can watch us again, if you want to be able to stitch with us or try it one more time, you can find us on our YouTube page. And something that you can do is if you go to YouTube and just put in Anita Goodesign, then our page will pop right up for you, and then you can click that little bell, and it will remind you every time that we are about to post another video. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Yes, we have a winner?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Maria E. Ramirez.
Maria E. Ramirez, you are the winner. You are our lucky winner of the next prize. So if you will email us in, please, and we will get you that gift card, ma'am. Congratulations. The applause is just so loud over here. We're so excited. Ah! Okay, and then you can email customer experience at anitagoodesign.com. Okay. Miss Mary, you are loving this. I am excited. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Do I have any first timers here? Is this your first watch and stitch? Anybody never experienced the watch and stitch or one of our live stitch outs before? This is your first time joining us? Anybody? Say hello. Let me know it's your very first time stitching live with us so that we can say hello and introduce ourselves. So right now, Miss Lori, I am stitching out our Shrinky Applique design from March 2022 Watch and Stitch collection. So we have started coming out with brand new designs for you all to pick up, to purchase, to stitch with us specifically for our lives. So instead of using older collections that we've already come out with, we decided that these stitch outs were so popular, we wanted to bring you brand new designs. Something that you can stitch with us, ask all the questions, interact with us, and of course win some prizes, which you all seem to love right now. So this is the design for those of you just joining us. This is the design that I'm stitching out. Shrinky Applique from our Watch and Stitch. Oh, we have a first timer. Hello, hello. Your first time, Miss Diane. Hello, Miss Diane. And Miss Zen Garcia. Hello, hello. Sorry, my eyeballs are getting older and I have to squint to see, so I apologize. Welcome, welcome everybody. So we are on step 13 right now of our Watch and Stitch design. So let's talk about a flash sale. I almost forgot about this cutie. All right, so of course, on our Watch and Stitch each week as well, we feature one of our favorite collections from the past that have already been released, and I decided to pick these adorable Tooth Fairy pillows, okay? So let's take a look so you can see what these guys look like. Oh my goodness. Look at this. So these are stuffed pillows, little pillows here. Tooth Fairy pillows. They have a little pocket, so your little one would put their tooth in here, and then of course, when they sleep and the Tooth Fairy comes in, take out that tooth and replace it with some dollar bills, right? If I'm gonna pull out my teeth, if you want to leave me some money underneath my pillow. So, and they're really cute. They're adorable little design. So here's a little lady. She has her little makeup on. Again, her little pockets. For the tooth, this one says a tooth for $1. Okay. If I had these when I was younger, I would cross off $1 and write a $20, right? We're no fools. But you can see too with my banner that Julia Page will put up here with the collection Tooth Fairy, you can see a couple other collections on there too, or a couple other designs that come in that collection. So there's a little pirate tooth in there. There's a little superhero tooth in there too. I believe this collection has 10 different Tooth Fairy designs. They're fairly quick stitch outs as well. So it's really a great option if it's kind of that time in the little one's life, or because I feel like once they lose one tooth, all of a sudden like 8 teeth tend to fall out all at the same time. right? But this collection's 50% off, and it's on sale until the end of the week, until Sunday. And it is typically $30, but because it's 50% off, it's on sale for $15 right now. And this, if you are an all access member of the past, it was released in February 2021. So we released this collection last year. Well, no, last year. Sometimes I know what year we're in. So it is a newer past release, but definitely one you want to get your hands on, especially while they're 50% off. Who can pass up that deal? I am a sucker for a good discount. Anything over 30%, I'm in. We have some more first timers. Miss Diane, hello. Welcome, welcome. Miss Diane, I already said welcome to you, but I'm so excited you're here. I just said welcome twice.
A tooth for $1 makes this happen.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Lots of people are loving the teeth pillows, the Tooth Fairy pillows, and I understand. They are great. Oh my goodness, these are just too cute. Speaking of cute, my Shrinky Applique is looking fantastic already. All right, so I'm gonna have, while this stitches, Julie Page, yep, there we go. Look, we've been working together so long now, we know. All right, I'm gonna talk and review one more time with you exactly what Shrinky Applique is. Let me hold this so you can, oh, there we go, so you can all see it well. Okay, so again, when you're using Shrinky Applique, we're gonna do this in 2 different hoopings. So you have to make your Shrinky Applique first, and then you can make your design, but the Shrinky portion is used as an applique. So it's created just like a quilt block. You have your basic steps. We started with no-show mesh stabilizer. That's typically what we always use with our quilt blocks. So you'll have a placement stitch, you add your Shrinky Applique, and then you add your fabric on top of that. Now there is a very special design stitching that will come in here. This one, like I said, and it will change. This is like a big swirl cyclone effect here, where this stitches, we've had ones in the past that's a star shape and it's repetitive. We might have a diamond shape, you might have hearts, but it has to be kind of like a repetitive shape. And what it does is it tacks that Shrinky down in place for you. Then what you do is you'll trim out your quilt block to that 1/2 inch seam allowance, and then you bring your quilt block over to your iron, and you want to use the steam setting on that iron. And it's sitting all by itself, and you just hold it above it. I would say maybe 1 inch to 2 inches above your quilt block. So like right here, if I had my iron with me, and then you steam it. Steam, 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 steam as much as you can, and you're gonna see it start to shrivel up. And when it's all done, now I cut a piece out of this already, but it'll have this very cool texture to it. It's absolutely amazing. It really, really is. And then what you can do is on any design that calls for regular applique, you then can use that Shrinky. So it really is amazing to kind of change up your appliques, add a little texture, do something a little bit different. So here, because we're stitching out a fox, we kind of wanted to use the Shrinky as its fur and make it really fun and a little bit more lifelike. All right, so I'm going to open it up. If you all have any questions, anything Anita Goodesign, anything technique based, anything you've seen on the website that you're interested in purchasing and you want to know more about it, ask away. And as always, if you know me, you know I'm very honest. As long as I can answer it, I will. And if not, we will, of course, get back to you. Make sure that we can answer those questions. Yes, so there's a great question here. There is a question asking, can we use the Shrinky on the Snowman over here? Absolutely. Anywhere there's applique, you could use the Shrinky. So you could use the Shrinky on your fox, on your snowman, and even the fox hat. And when you look at the picture that we've posted on the Watch and Stitch directions, on the directions here, all three of those areas have Shrinky for the applique. So pretty much, for the most part, anywhere where there's applique on any design, you basically could supplement and add in the Shrinky if you would prefer to. Our no-show mesh stabilizer is the Floriani Stabilizer. So any dealer, if you have your local dealer that sells Floriani, you're going to want to just ask them and order some of the no-show mesh, which is also known as cutaway stabilizer. Some people call it cutaway, we call it no-show mesh, but pretty much it's interchangeable, and that's what you would want to use for anything quilting, at least quilting the Anita Goodesign way. That's our preference. Makes the quilts very, very light and pliable. All wonderful questions. Thank you so much for asking such great questions. Again, our Watch and Stitch stitch outs are every Tuesday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So you are always welcome to join us live. And of course, when you join us live, that's the opportunity to win prizes as well. It's the only thing, unfortunately, if you can't join us live and you have to watch us afterwards, you still get all the wonderful tips and tricks. You still get to learn from us. It's just the time has passed for those goodies. So you would just have to join us the next week. But we are getting ready to release our April Watch and Stitch designs. Those should be out next week for you. So you will be able to scoop those up. Our Watch and Stitch designs are always $30 each collection. So each month you get a whole new set of designs, and they are only $30 for 4 to 5 weeks. Like March, we had 5 weeks worth of designs. Tons of designs on there for $30. It really is a great opportunity for you to get some new designs, new collections, and stitch live with us. Because we know sometimes it's hard to stitch alone. It's hard when you're home and you want to try a brand new collection or a brand new technique, and you just need a little confidence booster. You just need a buddy to stitch with you. That's what we're doing here at Anita. We want you to feel comfortable. We want you to have a chance to ask questions, so that way when you are tackling these techniques, you're feeling so confident and comfortable, and that your creations are beautiful at the end. Okay, I think we have a couple more questions coming through here. Oh, the little tooth pillow. So I'm gonna say, okay, this is really not a great estimate. How big is the tooth pillow? If you can see, it fits into the palm of my hand. So I'm gonna guess maybe like a 4x4. This would fit in a 4x4 hoop for sure. Okay, and then of course it's stuffed. All this pink thing on the back is just our labels. We label all of our designs here, but it's plain on the back. You can see it here. Okay, if you can imagine, we have basically a wardrobe closet full of samples here at Anita Goodesign, and we keep them so we can just pick them out and use them as we need to. So we have to label all of our designs, otherwise we may forget, because we have hundreds of thousands of designs. Yes, ma'am. Question.
Can you buy old Watch and Stitch months?
Can you buy old Watch and Stitch months? What a wonderful question. So the answer to that is yes, you can. These will stay on sale and available for you to pick up. But March 2022 is the first Watch and Stitch. So there really isn't any old ones for you to purchase at this point. You're in the first session of this. So that's what's wonderful for you, is there's not, at this point, not anything that you have to purchase. Okay, so these will stay on our website. They will stay available for you to purchase. So once we move on to April and we have a whole new set of designs, if you would like to purchase Marches because you maybe missed it or you weren't sure if you wanted it, it will be on the website for you to grab. So don't worry. That is a wonderful question. So the Tooth Fairy pillow is normally $30. It's Anita's Express. It is 50% off, which means it is $15 in cost to you all. It was in an all access. Its original release date was February of 2021. So if you go to anitagoodesign.com and you look either underneath our Anita's Express or you look just for the Tooth Fairy pillows, you will be able to find this wonderful project. And we will be sure to link the watch and stitch in this discussion for you. So it is there for you to click on so that you can purchase that. So the watch and stitch, and we will also link the Tooth Fairy pillows so you can easily find those. Just scroll to the very top of the discussion. You'll see the pin for the watch and stitch, and then we will add the link for the Tooth Fairy pillows right in the discussion. We want to make it as easy as possible for you all to do your shopping. Okay. Again, I am just following my 1, 2, 3 steps here so that we can complete this gorgeous design. And I am on step 17 right now. 17 out of 28. So we're halfway there-ish. We are halfway there-ish. So hello everybody. Look I am so impressed because we can see how many viewers are on with us. And I just want to say thank you all so much. I see lots of familiar faces. If you did not know, oftentimes I am the one behind the camera and behind the computer answering all of your questions and talking to you all. And I am just always shocked and just appreciative of all of our customers, all of you all coming and hanging out with us each week. It really does make it so fun for us to connect with you all. You have great spirits and we love your questions. We really do have a good time. And it's always nice when we see the same, some of the same people over and over again. We love that you're dedicated to us. We are loyal to you and we know that you are loyal to us. So it does make it really nice. And with that being said, let's talk a little bit about our social media because that is our number one way that we connect with you all. And I would always hate for anybody to possibly miss anything. So we have basically every kind of social media that you can imagine. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube now. We're on, what else am I missing? Pinterest. We are on LinkedIn. You name it, we are there to say hello and to talk to you all. So something that you can do to really help us here at Anita Good Design is anytime that you are linked to our social media, so if you're on our Facebook page or you're looking at videos on our YouTube, it tremendously helps us when you all hit that thumbs up in the corner so you like something, even a comment of any kind like, wow, love this video, or great tip and trick, anything like that really helps us. And then specifically like on Instagram and on Facebook, when you share that too, that helps us a ton as well. So just keep it coming for us. And then of course, on Instagram and Facebook, we have all of those stories too. Those are the ones when you see our little Anita Good Design emblem pop up. When you click on that, we have videos, we have reels, we have tons of updates, and those are really quick and easy too. So, I mean, we're just here for you all. That's it. And then, of course, you can always email us, as I mentioned. We have our customer service team here too. But holy cannolis, we just are coming direct into your homes. We have built since COVID, since 2019, we have built an entire new department devoted to videos, devoted to more social media, and bringing you like more quality, better scenes here. And then we have somebody now that works for us. I'm gonna shout her out. Her name is Miss Kaylin, and she is our videographer. She does all of our videos. She is always behind scenes. She hates being in front of the camera, so you will more than likely never see her. but she has helped build this beautiful set and our entire video, kind of the whole brainchild behind that. So we really are very, very lucky here at Anita. All right, let's keep on keeping on here. We have a scarf we have to stitch. Everybody's cold here. We're hoping for the sunshine, and we have a scarf we're stitching. This is gonna be really cute. I love it. All right, while we're waiting, let's do one more gift card. I don't want to get in trouble giving out too many gift cards, but meh, it's fine. Let's put the word spring in. Let's use the word spring because it is springtime. We have sprung forward last week, 2 weeks ago. So let's use the word spring for a $20 gift card. Hopefully it enters you in to win something. So Watch and Stitch is $30. It is not a sale item because it's discounted so low or priced so low, but that is a standing price of $30. Great question. Here we go. Here comes all the springs flooding in. And of course, as always, I will tell you, keep the questions coming. You are A-okay. I love this. So somebody gave us a beautiful compliment and said that you really love stitching with us because they are a little bit longer and we give you lots of tips and tricks and you can see all the details of everything that we're doing in order to create the project. So I do appreciate that as well. You know, this your compliment, you joining us each week, you sharing you know, the knowledge that we even have this and host these, bringing friends with you, it all allows us to keep being able to host these. There's a lot of time and a lot of effort that goes into the planning and making of all of these videos and live events and social media events and giveaways. So we couldn't do it without you all because if you were not joining us, there would be nobody for me to talk to right now. And the funny thing is really for this hour and a half, I'm really talking at a camera, but I can picture each one of your faces at home sitting with me. I've met a good amount of you in person, which is even better. So that makes it really fun. So it's really wonderful that we have such an amazing customer base that joins us each week. Woo! I'm losing my words. You can tell we've been doing this for a little bit now. All right, who's my winner, Miss Brooke? Judy Harrison, you are our winner. So Miss Judy, if you would email customer experience at Anita Goodesign, Anita-Gooddesign.com, and give us a shout out. We're having something interesting happening. Let's see, it looks like we might have a little bird's nest. Little surgery here. I got so excited. Nope, just a little shredding. We should be okay. Nope, we're gonna keep on keeping on.
Okay.
We're just gonna pretend like the thread here is shrinky too. All right, let's keep it going. Okay, let's see. Nope. Let me do.
Somebody said they met you on the Anita Goodesign tour and that you're truly a delight.
Oh, somebody said I'm a delight. I must have been having a good day. No, I'm teasing. Thank you so much. Yes, we do offer tours here at Anita Goodesign. So if you're ever in the Charlotte area, just contact our customer service team and we can set up a tour for you. Now, of course, we're like kind of almost done with this. We have a couple more steps, and my machine is just being my machine. It felt like I was ignoring it and not giving it enough of my attention, so it's just alerting me that...
Lori would like you to sing.
Would like me to sing? Miss Lori. Miss Lori, I only sing as a punishment. So unless you're in trouble, I will not sing to you. Oh my goodness. That number, all these people, all 80 of you joining me right now would go down to 0 really quickly. It'd be the only time to get everybody off. All right, so I think we're good to go. Let's make sure everything's tight. Okay. All right, we're gonna roll. I have positive feelings about this. Let's see. A thread attack, yes, that is what we have going on over here. Here we go. I think we're back in action. Like I said, Mr. Fox, his scarf may be a little fuzzy unintentionally. That is not the Shrinky, but we're gonna keep on keeping on. There we go. Looking better. Looking better. Look, see, these things happen to us too.
Someone called it a thread attack.
A thread attack, yep. It is. It is not loving me today. We did so well for so long.
Lori wants autographs.
Oh.
If she comes to tour.
Miss Lori, I will give you an autograph if you come see us in person. For sure. We might even be able to get Steven Wilson to give you an autograph if you come, if he's here that day, which he usually is. That's the fun part too, for those of you that have not been here and not visited, but Steven Wilson is our owner and founder, and he, of course, works here every day with us, and he also has a art studio under the same roof called Steven Wilson Studios, and he uses embroidery and quilting as his mediums to create his pieces of art, and his artwork is hanging out throughout this building. It is absolutely stunning. You get to see his team, the artwork he's making. You can tour our facilities. You get to see us sometimes on set. Like if you came on a Tuesday and it was around 1:30, you would be able to walk by and see us filming. So there's a lot going on under this roof. It really is incredible. So I want to talk to you really quickly too about a newer product. We just came out with this in February. It is called our Fundamentals book. So if you are newer to us and you have not, it's time for a thread change here. We're doing better. If you have not seen the Fundamentals, what that is a fantastic book where you can practice 27 of our techniques that we use here at Anita Goodesign. It is fantastic for beginners. It is a way for you to learn all the things that we teach, and then you take those techniques and then you can apply them to any of our design collections. So it really is just a nice way to learn how to do things like Shrinky. Shrinky is in there as well. It's all of our techniques that you would find in any one of our collections. So if you're new to us, it's great. It is a physical book. We are a download company, but the product comes digitally, or the designs come digitally, and then you have the book, of course, in your hands to hold. So it's great. It comes with our directions, step-by-step directions. You have your pictured steps as well too with this one. So it's wonderful if you're learning. And then of course, for all of our, friends that have been with us for a long time at Anita Goodesign, you love to have everything new that we come out with. So you are going to want this too. Okay. Yes, thank you all for being patient. It seems like everybody understands the pain of a thread break. It happens. I don't know if it's the thread or the bobbin, but we're going to keep our fingers crossed that we can keep on cruising, and you're going to have to just not look too hard at Mr. Fox and his scarf. But the Shrinky is wonderful. Yes, ma'am, we have a question. So the question is, can you win gift cards on other areas of our social media? And the answer is yes. We have all different types of contests that we run. We just had, for St. Patrick's Day, we had a giveaway where you had to enter to have a leprechaun purchase anything that you had in your cart. Or in your wish list. So we all do all different types of promotions. The best way to know what we're doing and when we're doing giveaways is just to make sure that you are synced up with us on that platform. So if we're doing a giveaway on Facebook, you just want to make sure you're following us on Facebook. If we are doing something special like Watch and Stitch, or we do an All Access Academy every single month, we have an All Access Academy where one of our educators talks about All Access, what comes in it. We break it down. Sometimes we have special gifts that we include in the All Access, like different from what we normally do. So as long as you're joining us and you're in sync with us, then you'll know all about it, which is great. Of course, you can always join our email list too. That way, on the email list, you're going to know everything. You're going to know any sales that we're having, any promotions that we're having. We'll tell you if we're doing something special on one of our social medias channels as well. So that's always a great way to join us. Okay, but yes, definitely stay connected. I would say email, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. Those are going to be your 4 main channels to know exactly what's happening here at Anita Goodesign. All right, we're almost there. We're getting there. And again, you can see if you're stitching this out with me, how beautiful is this? The detail that is going into the scarf. Our snowman and our fox both have matching scarves on. So cute. So cute. Okay, and if you are just joining us and you're curious as to what exactly this stitch out is or where this design came from, this is our Watch and Stitch collection. Each month we will be releasing a new set of designs that will be used during our Tuesday live stitch outs. So this specific design was released in our March 2022 Watch and Stitch collection, and you can find this collection on anitagoodesign.com. Okay, if you look under Watch and Stitch, you'll be able to find it. This is our very first release, our very first set of designs for Watch and Stitch. So you will only see one. Next week we will release the April issue of All Access. The April issue of Watch and Stitch. So stay tuned and keep your eyes peeled for that.
Somebody said that they don't see the Shrinky applique in fundamentals. Somebody said they don't see the Shrinky applique in fundamentals.
I misspoke and I do apologize. Shrinky Applique is not in the fundamentals. My apologies. It is here. I probably messed that one up. See, I told you I'm an imperfect person. It is in the Watch and Stitch March 2022. This is the collection that we are working on right now. So my apologies. It is not in the fundamentals. Good catch. Whoever caught me, good catch. You're hired. You can come help me out. Miss Cynthia, I know that you are dying for that 401 University to come back. At this point, it is something that we are working on, but because of the video files that are in that one, we are not sure if we are going to be able to. But I promise you, you will be the first person to know when that 401 University comes out, or if it comes out. But we are working on it. It's just that the videos in there, a lot goes behind being able to include those videos. So we are not 100% sure, Miss Cynthia, if that is going to be a product that we can re-release. But stay tuned. As long as you're in sync with our emails, then you will know if we are able to do that. You caught me looking at your comments over here. All right, so we are stitching this little design on our scarf over here. We are just moving and grooving. Hey, bro, will you get me some 6 series flowers? Okay, so our scarf is just about done. Hallelujah. All right, so I know we have a question here. Are the candle wicking stitches in the scarf? There are not candle wicking stitches in the scarf. It is regular, just embroidery stitching. It's not a specialty design. These are little polka dots that are coming in right now that are pink, but not a candle wicking stitch. I know we love a candle wicking stitch, don't we? They're just gorgeous. All right, so let's see here, we're almost done. I think this might be my last polka dot, maybe 2 more, and then we're moving on. So let's see what's next. Step 21. Okay, then Mr. Fox's face. Once we have a face, then you know it's almost time. Any questions? Any more questions on Shrinky? Any questions, things going on with Anita Goodesign? Any questions about all access? Ask now while you have me. Have my attention. And we're stitching together. Okay? All right, and then I'm going to tell you about something that's about to come out. Ooh, I'm real excited about it. My ladies and my friends in Ohio, you know about this. You were my very first group to be told about it. Oh, here we go. Moving on to the fox face. All right. So let me change into my fox color of orange. Okay. All right, so let's talk about what's coming out. Now, as I had mentioned, I talked about Stephen Wilson, our owner and founder, and the fact that he has his art studio. Well, over the past couple years, my bobbin thread is almost empty. There we go. So we are going to change that out while we talk. Brooke is running to get me something new. Okay, so Stephen is creating fine art, beautiful pieces using embroidery and quilting as we talked about. And what's wonderful is that from you all coming and taking tours with us and seeing his creations, and I always say from peer pressuring him to giving us some of his designs, that's kind of where the signature series baby came to. So what Stephen did is he started a collection for us on the Anita side called Signature Series, and he releases some of the pieces that he uses to create his artwork to the Anita side. So we released Signature Series 1, and that was a compilation of all different types of tapestries, more stitch intense pieces. There was photography that he took the pictures of and then digitized on top of, so you could embroider on top of those photography pictures. There was tapestries, there was toile designs, there's all different types of designs in that collection. Well, that collection sold out, believe it or not, which I am not surprised because it was gorgeous. And what we decided a couple weeks ago is that we were going to bring that collection back. You can still purchase it, but it's the digital only form because the book has sold out. We are not reprinting that since it's an older collection, and you can get that right now on our website for $75. Well, then Stephen was so excited because he gets really excited when he can share his artwork with you all. He decided, well, I'm going to come out with the Signature Series 2. And that was Freestanding Butterfly. So it is 100 different butterflies. Beautiful, beautiful. They're freestanding. You can use them as artwork. You can attach them to your quilts. You can use them all by themselves. We did some really fun projects here at Anita with them. We glued them to some headbands. You can, of course, turn them into a brooch. You can add them to all different pieces that you'd like. That is on our website right now as well, and that still has the hardcover book. So if you're interested in Butterfly Signature Series 2, you can get that off our website. That comes with the book. We still have that one here, not for long. We are selling that one quickly. That one is running out. Okay, well, I am here to tell you, Signature Series 3 is around the corner. And every time I am just blown to pieces about the fact of how cute and how beautiful these designs are that Stephen gifts to us. So Signature Series 3 is going to be, it is not out yet. You cannot get it yet. I'm just telling you to prepare yourselves and to prepare your pocketbooks because it's coming. Signature Series 3 is going to be all three-dimensional realistic flowers, and woof, it is just gorgeous. Now I have a couple flowers here to show you. Okay, I have them here and stitched out. Now they're not all put together yet, but look at how gorgeous that is. Like how realistic. It has a couple different layers, so you can see here how three-dimensional it is. You can form these, so if you want them to really kind of see all of the layers, you can form them so they stand up. Look how three-dimensional that is. They're incredible. The detail, the art, the beauty of these is going to just, I can't even explain it to you. Then, look at this, sunflower. This beautiful sunflower, again, multiple layers. You can kind of form these so to really get that three-dimensional effect. Now with these, we have videos that will be on our YouTube where you can see Steven making art pieces with them. So he's giving you tips and tricks on how to make your own art pieces. Okay, there's going to be tips and tricks on there for other things you can do with these. Again, we show you how to attach these. They're absolutely incredible. I can see, I know, look at you all. I see these comments. You are gonna want Signature Series. And then now these aren't connected yet, but it's gonna come with some greenery as well that you can, let me make sure I'm showing you this the right way. You can attach together and layer and make it your own. So here's your greenery pieces. Okay, and then look at how gorgeous this is. You stick this right here. Ooh, there's a little fly. Look at, I just made an art piece. I could hot glue this together, add it onto a brooch, and look at how gorgeous this is. Ooh, let me make sure. Look at how beautiful that is. I could wear this. I'm walking art right now. I mean, it's incredible. Okay, it's officially time for me to change my bobbin. It said no more, Lauren. So Signature Series 3. I will tell you, the pre-order will start at the end of March. I'm not going to tell you when. I'm not going to tell you a specific date, but it will happen the end of March. And we do the pre-order because Signature Series 3 will also come in a hardcover book, which is always very exciting. It is a specialty luxury item here at Anita Goodesign. So you will want that. Don't wait. Like Signature Series 1, if you didn't get it and we sold out, we're sad for you because the books themselves are incredible. They're coffee table books. Okay, Miss Irene, you're so excited. Okay, there is not a sign-up page yet, Miss Irene. We will have a pre-sale, but it's not coming until the end of March. So you just need to make sure that you are signed up for our emails, you're watching our YouTube, and you're on our Facebook page because we will be announcing the start of the pre-sale at the end of March. So you have about a week and a half or so to go. So you have to be patient with me. But you can tell I'm not patient. I'm so excited about this. Okay. You have the Signature Series. Love the flowers. Yes, I know, Miss Irene. I know. I am teasing you all with this, but I have to be patient. I don't have the collection yet either. That book is not here. It's not even under this roof. We just finished making it. We did an entire photo shoot with Steven. We did an entire video shoot, so we have lots of great videos for you all too. But woo, you're gonna love it. You are gonna love it. These freestanding flowers are incredible. You are not gonna wanna miss it. And what we did is to make art pieces with these is we got a canvas and painted the back of the canvas black and then used, as you could see by the flowers I showed you, very, very bright colors so that it really popped out against that background. It was incredible. Okay, let's keep going here. My friends, we are almost done. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. I think I'm going to have to give away one more gift card. Nobody yell at me. Okay, let's do one more gift card. You all have been awesome. Let's do flowers for 3D flowers. For Signature Series 3, we're going to type the word flowers. So you type that word in there and we will give a $20 gift card out at random. You all have been awesome. Thank you, thank you. Miss Valerie, I am not sure if we have pansies in there, but Miss Valerie, I know you love some pansies. I remember you asking for them in a different class. We will do what we can to get you some pansies. All right, lots of flowers coming through. Cecilia Chandler, you are the winner of our Anita Goodesign $20 gift card. If you would please, Miss Cecilia, email customer experience at Anita-Gooddesign. I want to know how you all think you're going to use this design. How are you going to use your Shrinky design? I think this would be really cute if you framed this and hung it up for the winter season, seeing it as it's not Christmas based. So that would be really cute. I could see it on a stocking. I think that would be cute, hanging over the fireplace. Maybe hanging from a little dowel. That would be adorbs. What do we think? How are we going to use this? Miss Linda, it is time for a margarita. Cheers. Listen, Miss Linda, you know I am never mad. It is always happy hour somewhere. Just not here at Anita Goodesign while I'm working, but after work, I like a spicy margarita with the jalapenos in them. Oh yes, ma'am. All right, lots of congratulations. You all crack me up. This is why I love doing what I do. How much fun is this? On a scarf? Ooh, I love that idea. This would look really cute on a scarf. Oh, this would look cute on a minky blanket too. Ooh, a door, yeah, a welcome on the door hanger. You guys have some great ideas over there. Lots and lots of great ideas. Love that. All right. We're down to our last 4 minutes according to my machine. 4 more minutes. Time flies when we're having so much fun, especially stitching. I love watching the machine. It's so relaxing. It's very methodical, except when my bobbin doesn't like me. Ooh, on a child's coat. That would look cute, like a little denim coat. I love that too. Oh, Miss Sheila. Why can't Sheila? Thank you. Oh, Miss Linda, it is time. Sheila, I love that you enjoy our company. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. We are here to craft together. It is like having a crafting buddy. All right, here we go. We got some cheeks. Yes, and of course on a quilt, we didn't even really talk about that. But as long as this fits into a quilt block, you absolutely can merge this design into a quilt block and it would look wonderful. And we do have quilting collections that use the Shrinky as well. So really great options. You all gave me more ideas, honestly, than I even had for this one. Yes, and next Tuesday, do we know what Tuesday's design is?
Zipper bags.
Ooh, so okay, you have to join us next Tuesday. We're making zipper bags. Now, I love me a zipper bag, especially making them in the hoop. If you've never attached a zipper in the hoop before, it is going to blow your mind because it's really fairly simple and just a couple good tips and tricks that I know we will share with you, and you will have an entire zipper bag. And I always joke at my classes that once you make one zipper bag, you make your first zipper bag, everybody for the next year is getting nothing but zipper bags as gifts from you, because you're always just like, wow, that was so easy. I can't believe I haven't done that before. So make sure you join us. And again, remember your job. I know we've been on here for a while. Don't forget your job. You have to bring one friend with you, or tell at least one friend to join us next week, so that we can get some more friends joining us live, because we're all about a big party. We like lots of people to stitch with us. Watch and Stitch can get as big as we'd like it to get. All right, Miss Linda, I'm taking you up on it. I expect a visit. We can go out together. You bet. You all are cracking me up. I can't. So funny. All right, so we have our stitching coming in on the hat, and this is it, friends. This is it. This is the last. This is it. This is our last satin stitch of this project. All right, Miss Lori, I got you. Sorry, my eyeballs, I'm telling you, I can't see this. I'm getting older. I got you, Lori. Thank you, those capital letters. Now I can see. Now I can see. You all are too funny. Thank you. All right, I appreciate it. I'm going to have everyone turn on. Only for me, I need everyone to have their cap locks on so I can see what you're writing to me. I'm just joking. Leave your capitals lowercase. Oh my goodness gracious. This is like literally the best part of my week. I love my Tuesdays when I get to be live. I really love Tuesdays even when I'm behind the camera. Again, I am typically the one behind camera responding to you. Brooke is back there today helping me out because I can't do it both. But we really do. We love it. Thank you so much for joining us live. Our Shrinky Applique is just about done. So if you have not purchased your Watch and Stitch yet for March, you want to get it for sure. There's 5 weeks in March, so we had 5 projects. Each project comes with multiple designs. It's not a set amount, so some designs might have 3 or 4, some designs might have 8 or 10. It's just going to depend on the design and the technique and how detailed they all are. And then we will come out each month with a brand new set of designs. So again, it's that $30 price point. It's really, really a nice way for you to build your library, build your education, stitch with us, have a good time. Of course, that's always numero uno for us. We just want you to enjoy yourself and hopefully learn something new. And then, of course, do not forget my Tooth Fairy pillow sale that I'm bringing to you today, this way. Okay, Tooth Fairy pillows. These were originally in February 2021, all access. So make sure you get your hands on these. They are on sale until the end of the week, until Sunday. Let me scooch it up for you. Look how cute these are. Okay, end of the week. So make sure you get these so that you can have some fun with those. And ta-da! Wait, I lied. I have one more stitch. It's the poof on the end of his hat. We can't forget that. It's the important part of his whole outfit. I mean, this is what I'm saying here. Okay, just about done. If you have any questions, always contact us, customer experience at anita-gooddesign.com. For those winners, we have your name on a list, so just email in so you can claim your gift as well. And definitely join us next Tuesday for zipper bags. You don't want to miss that one. All right, ready for the big reveal? Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Look how cool that is. I'm going to tilt it so you can really see the texture there too. How awesome is this? So again, with that Shrinky Applique, you have 2 files. So you will make your Shrinky Applique first in one hooping, cut that out, lots of steam, and then you can place that Shrinky wherever there's an applique and you like that fabric. So if I wanted my fox, and if I wanted, I could shrink different fabric in a different color and use that for his hat and the snowman. Anywhere there's applique, you can use that Shrinky. All right, you all have been amazing. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm so excited that you all really loved your Shrinky so much and that you're here joining me for Watch and Stitch. Next Tuesday, same place, same time, zipper bags in the hoop.